So you're loving taking on the best. I'm so glad. And now you're wondering, should I get the workbooks for my students? Great question. Let's break it down. And just so you know, at the end of this video, I will show you exactly how you can go about purchasing the workbooks if you feel like that is the next right step for you. So stick around. Let me just start by saying that nobody actually needs a workbook. Now you're probably thinking,
well, this McCarthy math lady is a terrible salesperson because she just told me that nobody actually needs a workbook.
If that's what you're thinking, you're probably right. Whether you buy a workbook or not, either way is totally okay with me. And I mean it when I say that nobody actually needs a workbook. Here's why. When you sign up for a Taking on the Best monthly membership, you get instant access to all the printable pages for each plan, the bronze plan, the silver plan, and the gold plan. So as long as you're good with printing the PDF files on your own, yay, go for it. In fact, originally when I first launched my first math video series, I had no intention. It wasn't even on my radar to create a workbook, like at all. But then one day I had an elementary school principal reach out to me and ask me if I had workbooks available. And this principal said,
here's the deal, Miss McCarthy. My teachers, they are amazing. They are hard workers, they care so deeply about our students, and they plan incredible lessons. And they love incorporating McCarthy math into their math blocks. But I don't want them to have to spend so much time at the copy machine, especially when they could be using that time for something more productive. So if you could make it possible for me to buy workbooks from you, I would absolutely be interested.
And I was like, wow, if I ever go back into the classroom, this is the kind of principal that I would want to work for. But create a workbook? Me? That seems like a very daunting task. And if you know me, I totally dig new challenges. So I brainstormed and I researched and I mapped it out and I made it happen using Amazon self-publishing. And then the coolest thing happened. Once the workbooks were ready and available, I had more and more schools reaching out with purchase orders ready to buy workbooks on top of their annual school license. I also had teachers using platforms like Donors Choose so that they could put workbooks in the hands of their kids too. So that's the story of how these workbooks got started. I created them because some teachers really like putting workbooks in the hands of their kids to help support this program. With that said, let's go ahead and break down 6 reasons why purchasing Taking on the Best workbooks can help to elevate your instruction. Number 1. Ordering workbooks can really help to save you time at the copying machine. And as teachers, aren't we always saying that we wish we had more time?
There you go.
Number 2, having a workbook for every student helps them to keep their work together and organized, nice and neat. And if they need to refer back to something, bam, it's right there. Number 3, what about your early finishers? What if a student is working on an assignment in the workbook and then they finish early? You don't have to stop what you're doing and print out another page. You can just say, oh, that's great that you finished. Go ahead and turn to the Math Misconception Mystery episode. You can watch that since you finished early. By the way, if you have not checked out Math Misconception Mystery, an episode there with your students, you are sorely missing out. I highly suggest that you take a look. Number 4, there's a helpful table of contents at the beginning of the workbook to help everyone navigate through the lessons. Number 5, the lyrics to the Taking on the Best theme song, I'm taking on the best, are inside of the workbook too. And finally, number 6, at the beginning, there is a place where students can take charge of their learning by committing to showing up and giving it their best every single day. So now that we've gone over why the Taking on the Best workbooks were created and how they can help you elevate your instruction, let's talk about how you can purchase them. Somewhere around this video are the links to the Amazon pages for each grade level where you can purchase it just like that on Amazon. Now this is mainly for parents who are just wanting to buy one book. Now if you're a teacher or a school administrator looking to purchase workbooks for your students in bulk, please email me with your student count so I can create a quote for you. It is much cheaper to purchase directly through me than it is on Amazon when you're purchasing in bulk. So please, please, please email me so we can get that process started. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that the silver and the gold plans are the ones where the workbooks can really help to elevate it. If you only have the bronze plan, you won't have access to some of the videos and resources that are available on the website. So it doesn't really make sense to get the workbook if you only have the bronze plan, but if you have the silver or the gold, It will definitely help you to elevate it. I've included the link to those bronze, silver, and gold plans somewhere around this video too, so check it out. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that this was helpful for you. And before we go, remember that your life matters. So get out there and change the world in your own special way, and I'll see you next time.